Well, we're going to move on now. We have a really good tech corner, Dirk, you're going to be doing for us here in a minute here. It is from Shapify.me and Artec. Shapify.me is the product. Artec is the company that does this. And Dirk, I'm going to throw it to you because this is pretty cool the way this works. So check it out. Dirk, let us know all about it.
All right. Well, thanks, Mike. Yeah, we've covered in our online magazine, we've covered Artec 3D scanning. Artec 3D scanning, they make high-end portable scanners, costing thousands of dollars and that sort of thing. Really, high-end products, which you would expect from an industrial company. But they came up with this idea that we were really tickled by and wanted to kind of demonstrate what they're doing, and we'll talk about this in a little bit, why I think it's important. Some of you may recognize this. This is called a Kinect. This is an older Kinect. This goes with your Xbox 360. For some of you who have gamers in your household, you may recognize this. These are typically used for controlling your Xbox or controlling your computer using gestures, right? It has cameras in it. It can recognize what you're doing. That controls the software. What a lot of people don't realize is that this is actually also a kind of a low-resolution optical 3D scanner. And Artec is making use of that, and they created a site called Shapify.me, which basically what it allows you to do is scan yourself with your Kinect, and basically it is set up for scanning your body. Upload that to Shapify.me, and they will send you in about a week a little 3D, I'll show you close up here in a little bit, they send you a little 3D figurine that has been 3D printed. Okay, so how does this work? We'll just run through a little bit right here. We've got a little video we can show you, and I'll kind of step you through the process. If we can scroll that. All right, pop that video up there. There we go. So basically, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to set up your Kinect. Now, we did it on a tripod. You could set it on a desktop. Basically, what you want is to set this up about waist high. It connects into your computer via the USB. That's how the Kinect connects. And then you start the program. Superimposed on the Kinect's image that shows up on the screen are some little green footprints. So you just stand in those footprints. That puts you the right distance from the Kinect. And then it will start to scan. It will give you instructions over your computer's loudspeaker, and it will tell you what to do. And basically all it's going to do is take a scan, tell you to rotate 45 degrees, take another scan, rotate 45 degrees, and so forth until you've rotated an entire 360 degrees in front of the Kinect. The whole scanning process takes, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Then it combines the scans. So it's taken all these scans, it's taken 8 scans, it combines them, builds a 3D image out of it, and then once you have that 3D image, if we go to our screen capture here, you'll get this on your screen, and what you can do, if we go over to that, our external view there we go. Nope. There we go. Once you have that scan, you can rotate it, you can look at it, and you can decide, if you leave it alone a little bit, it'll render it in color. And you would just look at that scan and make sure that your scan is what you expect, that there's no missing pieces or anything like that. If you're happy with it, you're on the Shapify site, you simply upload this to Shapify.me, pay $60, and in about a week, they will ship you one of these. If we can come down here to the gauge cam, we've got a couple that we did. So let me show you. This is one we did of me. So this did of me. See? All right. Yeah. Looks kind of like me. That's similar. Yeah. All right. Except I think the model's a little bit better looking. And if we come in, you can see there's a fair amount of detail. Now, it's not super high res. That's a function of the scanner itself. This is the Kinect scanner only costs $80. So, you wouldn't expect something super high res. But it's actually enough. Here's another one. This is a scan of Christopher Martin. He's one of our salespeople. Notice that it actually picked up the checks in his sweater. And you can see it picks up all the folds in his clothing and so forth. And, this is easily recognizable. Anybody who would walk in and see this, oh, there's Christopher, there's Dirk. So these are very easily recognizable. Like it's kind of low res, but you know what? For $60, it's really a fascinating use of technology. The reason we think this is important is here you've got what never was marketed as a scanner. This was not marketed. The Kinect was not marketed as a 3D scanner. It was marketed as a game controller, essentially. It just happens to be a 3D scanner. And you've got 3D printers. By the way, these were printed on a 3D Systems printer. So Artec uses a 3D Systems printer to print these out. The printer is capable of much higher resolution. As I said, the resolution is kind of limited by the Kinect. But even 3D printers are coming down in price. Much better scanners are also coming down in price. Matter of fact, I just mentioned 3D Systems. 3D Systems just released a $400 kind of consumer-oriented camera that they announced at, I believe it was at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, a $400 camera, 3D scanner. So think of this, you got a $400 3D scanner, you got 3D printers that are approaching the $1,000 mark, and I guarantee you at Christmas, you're going to see both scanners and printers both at $500 or $500 or less. When you get this kind of technology getting mass-produced, for the consumer market, you will see a huge growth of this in the industrial market as well, because kind of all the money that gets infused to this through a mass consumer market helps drive the R&D to roll these products out and make them better, faster, and so forth. This is really driving mass customization. And mass customization is really going to affect you quality professionals. I guarantee you. Mass customization means customers are no longer satisfied with buying a mass-produced product that's supposed to fit everybody. They're going to be insisting that products be made specifically for them, and 3D scanning, 3D printing technology allows them to do that. You're going to see, in terms of customer satisfaction, customer expectations, I believe that 3D printing, 3D scanning is going to be a real game changer for people in the quality profession. So again, this was the Artec 3D scanning and their site, Shapeify.me, which uses a Kinect and some software on your computer, and $60, and you can get yourself a little mini me. You can make yourself a little chess set or just little dolls that can play with each other. Hey, Christopher, how's it going, man? All right. Okay, Mike, back to you.
All right, great stuff there. Thanks to our guests. That's the Artec group, Artec 3D scanners. Shapeify.me is the product, the site, and you know, Dirk, that's pretty fun right there. You didn't do me, I notice. You didn't have a picture of me on there, a little. I don't think I'd want a little movie, but you know, it is pretty cool. I think you hit the nail on the head. This idea of mass customization is a huge wave. That's already here. It's already happening, but it's going to be something that I think all of us are going to need to be much more aware of in the years to come.
Exactly. Technology. I mean, we're going to be talking about this with the ASQ here pretty soon, but technology really is driving what's going to be happening within the quality profession. I mean, quality management, all that is going to be around, but in terms of what is going to be changing customer expectations and what customers expect you to be doing in product development or even in service is going to be driven largely by hardware and software, and that stuff is ramping up incredibly fast.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah. So keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye on it through 2014 in the future as well.
That's right.